something could. Flash has done it many times.
Well, you know what? The Flash has disappeared. So welcome to the One Podcast to Eventually Rule Them All, episode number 173. I feel like that's about the 173rd time I have to do this intro. I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Jordi, by Jake, by Cody.
Hello.
And the golden boy himself. The man that this episode is so close to his weight that we're basically touching it. It's Devin.
Gonna miss it.
Muy delicioso.
Going up.
We have an exciting, extraordinary, exhilarating episode for you because Devin is going to bring you the news. We're going to hit the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's playing, see what we're all playing. I got a new game. Devin's got a new game. We'll probably talk about Minecraft too. And we're going to hit the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week. We're going to talk X-Men. No Shogun. Kind of sad that we can't talk about Shogun anymore, but
yeah,
we are going to talk about some X-Men. And then we got some wrestling to talk about. We're going to be picking Backlash from France. And then we got some other news to talk about relating Bill Goldberg once again. And then
star ratings?
Sure. And Jordi is back once again to tell us what we got wrong throughout this episode. He's going to set us straight. It's going to be hard for some of us. But first, let's play Do You Know What TOPTERTA? I'm going to ask you guys this question. We're going to have a little discourse, a little discussion, a little banter, if that's all right with you guys. No. So, last week, Jordi told us about all these diss tracks and, all these rappers having beef with each other, Drake, Kendrick, Chris Brown, Quavo, whoever, so
Whoever.
Due to this World War rap beef that we're going on, I'm gonna ask you guys this question. Who has the best hamburgers?
It's like ever? What are we talking here?
Like, what restaurant has the best hamburgers?
I have
the best burgers.
That there was a swerve coming.
God damn it.
I think this is easy for me. I frequent a hamburger joint.
Yes.
Well, you get a good hummus.
Hummus is good.
You get a perfectly medium, yeah, man. Just yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Are we wanting to stick with chains, like places that our many listeners would know about? Or just
whatever you think is the best place to get a burger for you.
I still haven't been to Kuma's, so I'm gonna go with Creatures of Habit in Anderson.
Oh, the place is so good.
Keep forgetting about that. I want to go there still.
The place is good.
Shout out Creatures of Habit.
Juicy specialty burgers there.
I also have not had Kuma's, but I still think it would be hard for me to beat a Ohio, but I think it's growing more now. I think there's other places that it's going to, but it's called The Melt. They do it's grilled cheese technically. That's the whole thing, but they do seasonal sandwiches and stuff like that, and it's all really fucking good. Best one I've had from there so far was a General Tso's grilled cheese. Sounds delicious.
Is that delicious. Is that a burger?
That does.
They have burgers.
But they're
is that a burger?
I'm not saying that is the best burger. I'm saying obviously the General Tso's grilled cheese is not the best burger. I'm saying that is where I would go if I want a burger.
Have you had a burger from there?
Yeah.
And that's the best burger place you would go to. If every other place was torn down.
Say Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell else would I go to? Fucking Steak and Shake?
Hold up. Steak and Shake, it doesn't have a terrible burger.
It doesn't. It ain't good. I
wouldn't say it's a great burger. It's not bad. No, it's nobody's favorite burger.
So,
but it's a serviceable burger for $3 for sure.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
I would go with Kuma's is hard to beat.
It is all encompassing everything, and
Yeah. I think I got to go with Kuma's too. Oh, I don't know. Actually, there's this place up here called Bravo's Burgers. That's really good. I was supposed to take you to it before the Stone Sour concert, but it was far too busy.
Bro, we were supposed to eat a few things that day. We were supposed to have hot dogs and something else. We ended up getting elotes. It was a good day. Can't wait to do it again for Slipknot.
Not allowed. It's on a Wednesday.
Oh, no, it's on a Tuesday. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it.
Well, good.
I love Kuma's. Been there a couple times actually. Haven't had a bad burger from there, but I'm going with McDonald's.
I fucking knew it.
Come for me. I don't care.
Yeah. You all right there, buddy?
Big Mac, McDouble,
Bro, Big Mac
quarter
is
pounder.
ass. Quarter pounder is much better than Big Mac. Big Mac is a terrible burger. Not only is it terrible, but it's small. Like, you get the thinnest patty.
Big Mac, more like a little Mac.
McDonald's beef is salty as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You be salty about it.
He's lying. He's lying.
He's capping. He has to.
This is Snow. He's trolling.
I could have easily said Wendy's, but
Wendy's. I knew. Yeah, you're Modern Warfare lobby trolling right now.
Yeah. It's no wonder you and Caleb are best friends.
McDonald's.
Wow, McDonald. Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Love McDonald's.
Hey,
crazy.
I could light my trash can on fire, buy some beef from the homeless man, cook it over said trash can fire, and enjoy it more than I would a burger from McDonald's.
Well, you have far superior, taste than most of us do.
For sure. Especially compared to a McDonald's burger.
You know what? Lower class people like me enjoy a McDonald's.
Lower class people.
You're not even lower class. Megan has health insurance.
And you run Kroger, so
I can't win for nothing. All right, hey,
not with this one.
Let's move into the news and see what Devin's gonna bring.
Hopefully something better than a burger from McDonald's.
I'm sure it's not hard to do.
This is TOPTERTA News with the lead anchor, Devin Blair.
Starting June 8th, the extended 4K and Ultra HD remastered versions of Lord of the Rings are coming to theaters. Like one a day. You're not going to be watching all of them in one day, no matter what, really. Surprise, not surprise, Suicide Squad has fewer players on Steam than the actual dead Avengers game.
No.
Blew my mind. Hilarious. Suicide Squad, not even a bad game.
Nah.
Blizzard canceled BlizzCon 2024. They're just not ready. It's too much. Eminem's dropping a new album this summer, The Death of Slim Shady.
Hell yeah.
Bandai Namco is releasing a life-sized replica of Melania's detached arm.
Of what?
Melania's detached arm.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so
all right.
Elden Ring folk.
Get that arm and the moon blade too.
Yeah, and then just remember that time we were at Gen Con and the seas parted for her?
Sea parted for her, yeah.
Insane visual. Speaking of Elden Ring, there will be no more DLC, but highly likely that there will be more Elden Ring games.
Oh, well, yeah, I would imagine.
Or game. Jackbox is making an adult-themed party pack game. Not that all their games don't turn into adult-like games, but
I'm about to say, why isn't that just
Now, see, I
adult
get
game?
kind of worried about that because 80% of the time, the NSFW versions of board games are just trash. So,
I mean, I think
kind
you'll
of
get
get
that.
worried.
You'll get a lot of that with anything because, at least for me, a lot of like cringeworthy stuff that some people think are funny, I don't really think's funny. But then again, like some cards and Cards Against Humanity are really funny,
Right.
and some are really like, who the fuck thought of this? You know? So I'm sure Brittany will make me play it, so we'll let you know. Manor Lords sells 1 million copies in a single day. Early access. It's an early access city tactical battle sim, like medieval.
It's basically, from what I read about it, it's City Skylines, but in medieval times.
Yeah, and you fight.
Yeah, and
I don't know. I don't know if you fight in City Skylines or not.
I don't think so.
No.
I assume you can go to war in almost any game now. Yeah, 1 million copies in a day, in one day, opening day.
Huh.
There's a rumor that Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in 2025.
Damn.
I think we're supposed to get another trailer sometime this year. 2025 would be cool. Can't wait to play it. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a game. Kraven the Hunter, the movie, was moved from August 30th to December 13th. So we'll celebrate Sick Rick's birthday with little Kraven the Hunter. Shout out. Let's drop some news on that show, bud. Switch 2 reportedly is going to have magnetic Joy-Cons as opposed to sliding them into your Switch, which I think could be pretty cool. I'm sure a lot of people will mess those up, though. A new Batman Arkham game was announced. It's called Arkham Shadow. All right? And you know what the best news about this is? It's VR only.
Whoa. Can't wait to never play it.
Yeah, especially since Apple's they stopped making their VR goggles because nobody was buying them. Stopped production completely.
Apple did?
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty sure it was Apple. I guess. Yeah, I don't want to say Apple. Somebody will check that. The PS Plus monthly games for May are FC24. Game I've already put some hours in. Got cussed out for. Ghost Runner 2. Tunic. I thought Tunic was already free, so that's something. And Destiny 2 Lightfall.
There we go.
Let's
It's
go.
a good game right there.
Yeah. There's an X-Men Mansion Airbnb in Westchester, New York. Just dropped all that news today. They're doing a little collection of sorts. There's also the Up House, which will be lifted into the air by a crane. So, rest in peace if you want to do that. And this one, I wouldn't buy it, but I would love to have it. You guys ever have you guys have grandpas?
Yeah.
No.
Any of you? Formerly, we all had a grandpa at some point. And most grandpas like to go out and hunt, right? Like possibly maybe have a deer head on their wall for some reason or some animal on their wall, as a trophy.
My grandfathers did love to hunt, if you know what I mean.
I assume you mean Roy's parents. Yeah. Anyway, if you have $600 to blow and you're scrolling through the IGN store, you can buy a red dragon, a red dragon's head trophy to mount on your wall.
Is that how much that is?
$600. Well,
It's not
it's
bad.
It's $549.99, which will end up being about $600. So I try and keep it more realistic. It does look really good though. If I wanted it that bad, I'd tell Brittany to buy it for me.
And she'd say, okay.
And she would, and you guys wouldn't have any problems with that.
It's almost my birthday. Sorry, if we just learn the art of saving money, which she does not. That's all the news I have. Let's move on.
Really?
Um,
You missed some great news.
I must have. I've had a. Wow, I almost said a word that I've been looking at Caleb's text too much. Go on. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Starfield update is coming on
Definitely.
May 15th. It's bringing 60 FPS performance mode for Xbox Series X. It's got new detailed maps for cities and planets. There's a ship decoration mode and tons more. All this is available on Steam Beta, so it'll be coming for Xbox. There's also going to be drivable land vehicles in the next big update. So big if
And
big.
Starfield?
Might help the quality of life in that. You guys love Tarkov? Escape from it?
Never played it.
You guys heard of the outlandish things that they're doing over there?
Yeah, I heard they're like charging people extra money to play their game or some shit like that.
Yeah. Last week, they released a $250 unheard edition of the game.
What game is this?
Escape
Escape
from
from
Tarkov.
Tarkov.
You get access to a PvE mode and a number of other perks to it. But they said the people who bought the $150 edition will be getting all of that except for the PvE mode. Yeah. So.
What?
Yeah. And somehow it was a pay to win as well. So I don't know how that was. That would
Get your money, boys.
Oh.
Do you?
it'd have to be a special game for me to spend that much money on something.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even.
like Destiny.
You calm down.
Right. Just yeah. Just yeah.
Speaking of Destiny, Funko Fusion is coming September 13th. You guys excited for it?
Yeah.
Action adventure game with Funko Pops.
Oh, really?
It'll be using NBC Universal franchises. So I saw NBC
Jurassic
Universal
Park?
franchise. Jurassic Park was one of them, correct? Yes.
It's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, September 13th. Go check it out. It kind of reminds me of like some of the Lego games. So maybe
Okay.
it'll play like that.
If it plays like that, that wouldn't be too bad. Actually, no, I did see this. They got guns. They were shooting. They were shooting.
Big pop.
Oh yeah.
Big pop. This is exciting news for me. Fear Street Prom Queen has started filming for
Ooh.
Netflix.
Uh-oh.
There
Let's
you go.
go. Emma Roberts. My Scream Queen.
Todd Howard says the Fallout show was so fanatical about detail that he was quoted in saying, "We were sharing the files right from the games and they were 3D printing things." So
It's that easy, folks.
and then I kept this as my last bit of news. The Rock is causing a lot of bit of ruckus, not only in the WWE but on set. Caused the movie Red One production to add $50 million to its budget due to him being late.
Yeah, I saw that.
He would show up 7 to 8 hours late on the regular. He also missed entire days of production, and the best part of it, he had a habit of peeing into water bottles to save time.
So I saw this, but I thought it was like such a blatant lie. I just moved on because 7 to 8 hours late is, first off, if The Rock was showing up 7 to 8 hours late to his job and they were like, all right, let's do it, like 7 or 8 hours after they'd already been there, that's hilarious. And like a giant, that's a power move.
especially
To be like,
multiple times. Like,
yeah, bro. Like I would be like
one bad day, sure, whatever.
Like
But,
if I was who was the other one in it? Chris Evans. I think it was Chris Evans was his co-star, right?
I think so.
And Gal Gadot. I mean, fuck Gal Gadot, I guess, but Chris Evans. Like if I was Chris Evans and The Rock was showing up 7 to 8 hours late, I'd go do something else. Like Chris Evans is he's a star on like that level.
Yeah, I would say
So and peeing in water bottles to save time, also hilarious because, I mean, just it's all funny. I love it. I really hope it's true, but I don't believe it.
That's the final boss for you.
Be careful. Be nice and he'll buy you a truck.
I don't think we've talked about it before. If we have, I apologize, but they are doing a new Fairly Odd Parents show.
Odd Parents, Fairly Odd Parents.
Another one?
Live action?
No, so it's called A New Wish. It's going to be on Netflix, I'm pretty sure, but I don't like the animation style that they chose for it. It's closer to like a Jimmy Neutron than Fairly Odd Parents.
I'm tired of that shit. God damn it.
I'm not a big fan.
Off subject, but on subject. Okay. That's hilarious. You guys see the live action Lion King? Or, I mean, Mufasa trailer?
Yeah.
Nothing live action about it.
I was about to say, it's just about CGI.
Animation. It's outstanding animation, but not live action. Looks live, almost. But no, just want to throw that out there. That's it. Now, fucking Fairly Odd Parents is going to be rendered like Transformers Beast Wars, so that's always fun to look at.
You'll have to look at it. It's just weird.
Yeah, this looks terrible. Do you remember? Do you remember when they did the crossover with the? Why are you laughing so hard? When
Just
did the
like,
crossover with
yeah,
Neutron?
fucking sucks. Anyway, yeah, that's what it reminded me of, and I didn't like that either. I don't know. It just everything about it feels.
I think in these recent years, a lot of the effort is gone in a lot of projects.
Certainly feels that way.
Cody, you missed out a very important detail about this new show.
What's that?
That there's an entirely new main character.
Oh boy!
Oh
That's
well,
Timmy?
It's not Timmy.
yeah. I guess that's true. I just kind of like saw the animation and was like, oh, this is terrible, and moved on.
So we're losing Tara Strong.
It's fucking Susie Carmichael.
Terrible.
More or less, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It's not great.
Jody's excited for it.
Yeah, with all that Netflix subscription that I have.
I mean, the new one that they came out with the last time wasn't too bad, but
I don't remember.
I used to love Fairly Odd Parents.
Me too.
Same.
move into the gym in Jake's Power Hour and see what he's playing.
Oh, my brothers in Christ.
Nothing.
Nothing. My life's a joke, and I have no time to play games except for the one game that I'm obsessing over right now. And you guys already know what it is.
Well, as long as you're happy,
Well,
I love to see you smile.
happiness is futile.
All right, Devin, you said you had a new game.
I do, and I'm hoping our game is the same. Because I've been playing NFL Playmakers a little bit.
Me too.
I haven't put a lot of time in it because I have a Galaxy S20 Plus, so my phone's pretty old and it gets really hot. but I've been diving in, every so often, trying to get my team up. So it's a I want to say quote unquote card game. You pull players for different positions with certain power levels. Okay. And you take these power levels into account when you play certain games and you pick plays. Okay. Now you pick a play on offense or defense, and the opposing player does the same. Now you're not playing people in real time. I think you probably will be able to eventually, but you're just playing other people's teams.
Okay.
So you have to build your team up to be able to compete with other teams. You can equip equipment to your cards to make them stronger. Right now, the highest I have are gold cards. I think sapphire is the highest, which I don't know if it's a step above gold. I haven't gotten anything above gold. I don't really even know if that's possible without paying real money yet. But it is a pretty fun little time killer. I mean, you get to pull cards and build your team, kind of however and whoever you want, depending on the cards you have. There are a couple modes. There's a season mode where you do like one drive per game, and you get different like caveats and goals to do in said drive. There's a red zone drill where you just, you have 20 yards to score. And then there's another mode. There's another mode. I can't think of what it's called, but you get to do it like
Quick read.
5 times. Quick read, yeah. You get to do it a few times an hour before the energy recharges. And you're just drawing cards, after games, anything you play. It's a fun little time killer. I don't know. There's not too much depth in it right now. I'd like a little more, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
Have you? Sorry.
I was just gonna say that, like, say you're on offense and you have to pick a card that's your play.
Yeah.
Say you pick a run play, all right? It's plus 10% or whatever. And the opposing the defense picks a pass card, which is plus or minus 10%. So if the other team doesn't read your play, your success for that play, getting successful goes up. And if your players are higher numbered than the other players, that as well goes up to make your percentage go higher to the, make the play successful.
Yeah, so it's all a game of percentages. Like say you have like a 1,000 power player and they have like a 400, 500 power player. You'll get like a 10% to 15% boost, and if they're closer, you get a little less. And like the low is 10%, the high is 90%. What I meant to say, because I was thinking about it yesterday when I was thinking about talking about it, is like when I'm playing defense, I get the offense down like consistently to below 20%, and I feel like they always connect on whatever play it is. And it's really funny because like I'll get like a 70% to 80%, and like I'll just get back for a 4-yard loss. It's it's silly sometimes. You do you see a record for, I think, the red zone drill, which is pretty cool too. Fun game. I would recommend it if you have nothing to do or you want to try something new. In Jordi's case, love mobile games. Just want to play a little bit.
Sports guy.
Have either of you ever played? Every year when they do a new NBA 2K, they also have like the app that you can get, and there's a card game on that where it's kind of similar. You build up a team for each position or whatever, and then their power levels go against the other team's power levels, and then they like kind of clash. And if yours is higher, then you beat that person, like you beat that card, and then you just have to go to one person that has no cards.
I haven't really played any mobile game. Like Madden has a mobile game too. That's like, I mean, Madden Light pretty much. I haven't played that either.
I mean, it's fairly similar, it seems like, but
Yeah, it sounds almost exactly the same.
Same developer, 2K. So I mean,
Oh yeah, that's true. That's probably what. Yeah, yep.
what would you give the game?
Right now, 2.5 snowflakes, or 5 snowflakes out of 10.
Really?
Right now, yeah. I just want some more. I want some more from it right now.
It just
It's
came
fun.
out.
I know. That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying. That's why it's got a
God.
low grade. There's room for improvement.
My God, dude. I give it a 7 out
I'm
of 10.
still playing it. Still playing it. Still like it. I do like that. Like it uses all your starters.
Yeah, I love that you can autofill your rosters if you get a better card. You don't have to, search through everything to,
Yeah, because I was trying to look, but I didn't see. Like, I don't think you can get rid of cards or anything.
No, I don't
I
think
think
so.
they're just all in that long line down at the bottom of the screen.
So if you do get the a card that you already have, it just upgrades to the next level.
Oh yeah,
or
levels.
It just
Yeah, it levels
upgrades
up.
whatever.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I don't know how many levels there are, but there is at least 2.
I'm thinking so. It's I'm thinking I haven't gotten there yet. When you hit like level 14, I'm gonna guess you bump up like from silver to gold. I'm hoping. I don't know, but I'm hoping that's what it seems like, because if you look at the bottom of the cards, there's the level. You see the one at the beginning, and at the end of the card it says 14. So I'm thinking you hit level 14, you bump up, or level 15, you bump up. I don't know. We'll see.
That's a long ways away.
It is. It is.
Fun game.
Fun game.
Proud of you, boys.
Proud of
I
you.
got a game
Someone has to be.
because I have not really been playing the craft miner, but upon Devin talking about this game, I saw that they had a demo for it, and I really wanted to try it out to see. And I tried pools.
Pools?
Pools.
The fuck is pools?
Well, he's gonna tell you
Man,
about it.
where were you last week?
Let me tell you. So it is.
Yeah, long discussion.
It is along the lines of a PT-esque game.
Oh, that game. I know what you're talking about now.
You are mostly just kind of walking, trying to find your way into like the next area or whatever. But it definitely hits on some very creepy points. So the main drive of the game is there's no UI, there is no dialogue, there's no music. It is just footsteps, the water sounds, which everything in the game looks fucking incredible, which really helps with the immersion of it. There are like not so much jump scares, but like at one point I was walking through some hallways and they were some pretty fucking narrow corridors, and I just heard breathing like on my, like I could fucking feel it on my neck, and I turn around and nothing's there. So like shit like that just makes you feel uneasy. Or like there was some, like you had to walk into some kind of shallow pools, but it's like a little labyrinth, and as I'm walking around that, I turn a corner and there's just a giant rubber duck just in the middle of the water, which is a perfectly normal thing to be there, but it already has that like creepy, ominous, like, all right, what the fuck's gonna happen? Like, what's about to happen? And then you turn around, there's just a giant duck in your face. So it's like, yeah, all right. There are some kind of like, I guess they could be jump scary. There is a ladder that's in the water. Then when you walk up to it, you see hands starting to climb up the ladder. And then when you walk towards it, it like hurries back down, and then you just see nothing else. There's also like water slides that you can go down, which if you're like me and you're claustrophobic, is like 30 seconds of nightmare.
Oh my god, I love water slides.
Well, the whole time though, I'm like, if they do a scene where I get stuck in this, like I'm going to feel like I'm going to die. Because that is like, being a claustrophobic person, that is one of my worst fears ever, is getting stuck in a tunnel and not being able to go backwards or forwards, because I would just rather die. I don't know what to do at that point. So it definitely hits on stuff like that. It's done super well. Just the very subtle, like, you can kind of hear somebody whispering, like, in the next corridor, and of course you go around and there's nothing there. There's like an ominous kind of like church choir buildup that just happens, and it's like, what what is going on? And if anybody's played Backrooms, I believe it's the same creators, or it's at least inspired by Backrooms. So it has that kind of feel to it of like you never know what's going to be the next thing. The first one starts in just like a normal pool, and then I know there's like I think 5 total areas that you can go to, but like to get to the next level, you have to go off of a diving board into the pure abyss. Like it is just darkness. So yeah, it's fucking creepy, man. I know from which Devin it was right. From the sounds of it, it's like I don't know. This doesn't sound like it would be much, but I was really impressed by it. And
have you played the monster update
no.
with like the snake monster that's like roaming around in there?
Nope, don't like that.
I've been watching videos of it on TikTok. Brother, I don't want to play it. I just want to watch other people play it.
Well, because there's even like there's vents, like just normal like AC vents or whatever, and sometimes you'll like come around a corner and some bitch will just take the cover and just throw it on the ground and just run away. And like what just happened? Why? But then other times, like if you try and play the game, like if you go through it again, well then they'll just like close the cover back up and nothing's there, and then you're just kind of I don't know. It does a very good job on like the immersion and like getting into your head playing the games. They do a very, very good job of like sound and like just I don't know, fucking with you that way. I don't usually like that kind of stuff, but I was very surprised.
Hell
now
yeah.
that they've added actual monsters, I don't know how I feel about that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I think the update has multiple monsters because I haven't only seen the snake creature. That's
Okay.
just the main. That's just like the main character. Like
Ugh.
it's just like slithering around the water and whatnot.
I don't know. It basically anything that like you have that thought of like, man, like what if this happens? They do that. I mean, it's just there.
All right, what's your rating for it?
Honestly, I would give it probably like a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Just because it's a very like kind of niche thing, but they do it extremely well. Like seriously, just even if you just watch videos of it, you'll still feel that immersion as long as whoever's playing it doesn't like talk the entire time. But because I did try and watch a playthrough of it first, and dude, the whole time was just like, wonder what's going to be there. What's going to be there? Oh, look, it's water. Oh man, this water looks cool. It's like, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to watch the game.
Bro, I can't stand watching like popular content creators play games like that because they don't play the game. They don't play the game.
No. It'd be like going into like Phasmophobia, but finding a way to turn all the lights on at all times and like never have anything bad happen ever. It'd just be boring. But yeah, I absolutely, if you are into the horror stuff, I would play it.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
All right. Well, it's time
The duel?
to go through the portal into the Shadow Realm and see what the Shadow knows this week.
Yeah, so we have some fun updates with the old X-Men's. This episode was kind of nuts. So have you watched it already?
So I won't ever lie to you. I'll lie for you. I tried to watch the last 3 episodes.
All right.
And
So no,
they were on.
you haven't liked them.
Maybe sleeping.
I mean, fair. So a lot happens, but not a lot happens. It's one of those kinds of episodes. Like, there's a lot of like future setup type stuff, but not a lot of like actual content, I guess. Like the biggest thing that happens in this is you like the villain more or less has sleeper agents, and like half of the world is just actually fucking Prime Sentinels.
Cool.
So, yeah, like, I don't know. It's fine. It's just a lot of like setting up to the setup, and it just kind of I don't know. I'm ready for something big to happen, which I'm sure it's going to. We've only got 2 episodes left after this. But I mean, like, Storm hasn't been reintroduced still, as she got her powers or whatever, and then
She's in Wakanda.
No, she's not.
She's in the Mojave Desert.
She's married to fucking T'Challa. What do you mean?
Not in this iteration. She's not.
Come on.
But I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna be cool, but I'm ready for like I'm ready for another like hard hitting one like the Genosha episode was.
You want
But-
people to die?
No, but I want like I don't know. Like there was a big attack on everybody and like the mansion is destroyed, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel the same. It's weird. I don't know. I still love it. I'm excited to watch it every week. I don't think I'll ever not be excited to watch it, especially since it's been greenlit for basically as many seasons as it wants to do, which I'm very happy for. But yeah, just I don't know. I'm waiting for more to happen, I guess.
Blew your load all over in episode 5.
Man. If there's ever a place.
It was a really good episode. But one like really cool, fun thing that I love is Nightcrawler is a much, much bigger part of everything now, and I always love that. He's going fucking Zorro 3-sword style on these assholes. It's great.
Sounds spooky.
It is. But yeah, I don't know. All of the villains are like, I'm working for him, but I also hate him, so I'm just using them. And then the other villain's like, I'm just using this fool. It's like, yeah, okay. All of you secretly hate each other. I get it. And then they keep bringing up a lot of people that I don't think, like, if you haven't watched, they keep bringing up Nimrod, and if you haven't like read the comics or played like Strike Force or Marvel Snap or anything like that, you're really not going to know who the fuck Nimrod is, and they don't explain it. All they explain is that he's a form of a Sentinel at one point. That's it. That's all they really do. I don't know.
Nimrod's not even in Strike Force.
Is he not really?
Nope.
Yeah, that sense
Nope.
made sense.
Shitload of X-Men characters, no Nimrod.
Interesting. Okay, well, just Marvel Snap then, I guess. But yeah, like if you don't really know the character, you're not going to know a thing about him, and you're not going to care. Like it's just I don't know. And like they talked about Bastion's kind of backstory, but it all just feels very rushed and like here's villain, he does thing, now he villain, the end. I don't know. I feel like if you're I'm guessing for these 2 seasons, they were more rushed to try and like, all right, we have to fit a lot of stuff in just in case we don't get greenlit for more seasons. We have to make sure to tell the story that we want to tell. And then now, like, I don't know, now they have that time to do more. So I'm guessing the next seasons are going to be a little more drawn out. I did see the producers or whatever put out like a list of what episodes from the original series you should watch before watching these final 3 to kind of get more of like a understanding of what's going on. So maybe Nimrod's talked about in there. I don't remember. That's from fucking forever ago. So I don't know. It's cool. I enjoy it. I love it. I mean, yeah, the Sleeper Agent thing's cool. And you know, they keep doing like random cameos that I like. But I don't know. Good old Charles came back.
Good stuff. Oh fuck!
So that's good.
All
Did
right.
the whole to me, my X-Men.
You look just like him.
Thanks. Love that.
So I haven't done this update in a while that I really wanted to, but One Piece.
Yeah.
So we were in Skypiea. Luffy took care of what's his name? Eneru, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sent him off packing. He'll be back, I'm sure. So you know what? They're at Skypiea. Where are they gonna go? They gotta go down. So they take the octopus down. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna land? Who knows?
That poor octopus.
They landed in what was it? The G8 base? Is that what it is? Navarone Island? Is that what
Yeah, because it's not Water 7 yet, correct?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I just know it's a military base. Or
It's the one that's like super heavily fortified, isn't it?
I think so.
supposed to be?
Like it's in the middle of a wall.
Yes.
That was a great arc for me. I enjoyed that.
Skypiea is great.
I'm talking about the Navarone arc afterwards. But
Oh, yeah. I mean, that also was good.
so they got all the gold from Skypiea, got captured. They're like, oh, let's go. We got to go. And they're like, oh, we forgot the gold. We got to go back in the base and get it. Okay.
Okay.
So the MVP of that whole arc was like the inspector that came in. You probably guys don't remember it because it was like 700 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back and find who this is because I don't remember that.
He got taken over by Robin, and she tried to be the inspector and try and
Oh yes, okay.
And then he's like, I'm gonna take down this pirates by myself and get this place shut down. Ended up helping Luffy and all them escape because he's an idiot, but good arc.
Great arc. Absolutely.
I forget where I'm at now, but we're outside of the base. So
I've also watched a decent amount since our last update. I'm now on episode 736.
my God, dude.
I'm proud of y'all.
I'm on 200 something. 205, 202.
So watching as much as I have, I still think my favorite part of Luffy is how much he incorporates all of the people that he admires into his own moveset. Like he's just like, oh, I like that guy for whatever random reason, doesn't matter. He did the thing. Well, now I'm gonna do the thing. Because like
he gave him food.
Probably. Well, my main one right now is Bellamy. Because you can tell Gear 4 has a lot to do with Bellamy. So, like, I don't know. And then, the shave stuff. You're just like, oh, they do that thing. I want to do that thing. That's cool. And then now we do it. I don't know. It's really cool to see. Because it's kind of like watching a person that just, like, grows by all the people around him. And it's so good. So great. But yeah, I just finished the Dressrosa arc myself, so
it's a good arc, man. That's a really
oh
good arc.
God, I love Law so much more now. But like, so I was talking to Jordi about it a little bit. All of the villains, my heart broke for during this arc because like every single one of them has fucking tragic backstories that is like, yeah, no, I get why you're an asshole. Completely understandable. You do you, man. I hate that you're doing it, but I get it. And then finding out, like, why Law wears the jacket that he wears and all that shit. Like, just, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking good.
It gets you.
Yeah, very
man,
good.
I can't wait for you to get to Wano and Egghead.
I'm not too far from there, right? Because isn't the Wano arc like 3,000 episodes long or some shit?
I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's long. It's the longest arc by far.
Okay.
You still have to do the whole Cake Island arc though. Like that one's long too.
Okay.
So you have a ways to go.
I got some time.
You got about 550 episodes left.
Is that all? Ah, damn. Shout out to One Piece.
Shout out.
Big ups. Anything else that we need to listen to? Watch?
We already talked about it, I think, last week, but I binged Fallout
Oh.
yesterday and today.
Oh,
You
nice.
finished with it?
I watched it all in 2 days. Great
Yes.
show, amazing show. Honestly, it rivals Shogun.
Oh shit!
And I love Shogun. It rivals Shogun. It has different elements to it than Shogun does that makes it a good show, I think. Like Shogun had really good writing and acting. Fallout was just like visually pleasing.
Funny,
Yeah.
comedy.
I mean, I don't want to go too much into it because we already talked about it. But big recommendation. Love them both.
Swerve at the end was great, wasn't it?
Yeah. I can't wait to play the actual games. For those of you that have played, which game is the show based on?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's completely
Totally
made
new
up.
story.
Yep.
I think it's closest to New Vegas, though.
No, it's not.
I thought it was.
Nope.
Everything that I've been seeing saying that it's closest to New Vegas.
It's in the it's in the universe, but it's not really.
It
Okay.
has no correlation to the game at all.
I do want to say I'm a little upset about one thing because for the last like 4 days since I said I was going to start watching it, I've been hearing nothing about Death Stalkers. I've been hearing nothing but stuff about Death Stalkers, and I didn't see one. Like I'm guessing the skull in the last episode that looked like a demon. Like
Oh,
I'm guessing
Death
that's
Claws.
Deathstalker.
Death Claws, yeah.
Oh, Death Claw. Okay. But
Yeah,
but
I
I'm a
was-
little upset that I didn't actually get to see one.
I'm hoping season 2 they give us one.
Like
Those
every
things,
time
man.
that somebody was walking up to a building or something, I was like, "Here it is, here it comes."
This bitch gonna come bursting through.
I love the main character, Okie Dokie.
Yep. Anytime something fucked up's got to be done, okie dokie.
The minorest inconvenience, Okie Dokie.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it probably sometime soon.
Will you?
I don't know. I got tomorrow off. I'll probably run through it then. Listen, you don't understand. Fucking One Piece has been amazing where I'm at.
Look, I told you way back when you started it that once it starts getting better, it doesn't stop. Every single episode's better than the last.
I believe you now.
And they're easily digestible, so.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking 20
Not
minutes.
too complex or anything like that.
Very good.
All right, now that the goat is back, we can talk some wrestling.
About that time.
We can't hear you, but that's fine.
I said sorry. Someone was stealing my car.
It's all right. I'm gonna start with this. Good that you brought that up. And New Japan lost a USB flash drive with the information of all the 32,000 fan club members.
Hilarious.
Oh. Why
Yep.
would you be carrying that around?
Oh, hey, the reason for that is they needed to bring a USB with everyone's data to Corkin because they're scanning membership cards for fan club photos, and the only way they could possibly implement this was by carrying around a USB stick with everyone's identifying information.
That's so funny.
I
Which-
feel like that's wrong.
It's so funny, but I get it because I know how bad their app was, and it's still not great. So, like, whoever's there, like, I don't even know what kind of employee it would be. Their app guy, their website developer. They need a new one. I understand loyalty is big for them. If you continue to work for them, you could be 60, still getting put in matches for some reason. Yeah, this comes from somebody who really, had a deep love for New Japan, but recently
Yeah, you're a big New Japan guy.
has not been good, even. Yeah, but hilarious, honestly.
Were you part of the fan club? Member? Were you a member of the fan club?
No.
Oh well, you're good. Who killed
I know. Before we move on from this, I want to know if you know, because I've asked a question to this person before, but I got no answer. and it still might be there, but I haven't looked in a while. So Scott Henson had his shirt on New Japan's like website and Pro Wrestling Tees, and I want to. I just want to know the answer to how and why. Nobody knows. All right, just wanted
No
to share,
idea.
man.
No idea.
We all know who Scott Henson is, at least, right?
Yeah, the big cat.
I can tell you that I have literally never spoke to him in my life.
Well, you don't have to speak to him, but know who he is.
Yeah, I know he is.
I
Yeah.
might have worked him a couple
I'd
times.
shut. Yeah, move on.
Who killed WCW?
The Rock.
That will premiere on June 4th on Vice TV. The Rock will be is an executive producer for the series. So
Hell yeah.
cool. No wonder why he's late. Speaking of WCW, Tony Khan responds to Goldberg calling AEW too cheesy. So Tony said, Bill wanted to work here. I met with Bill several times. Bill was looking to work here. It's funny because I had a bunch of really nice meetings with Bill and would have honestly been interested in doing something. I have a lot of respect for Bill. I was surprised that because that certainly wasn't what he said to me when he was talking to me about working here at some point, which I've always been open to, and I really like Bill.
Is he open to working with Bill?
He's probably talked about it once or twice.
No, I hope he's not, honestly.
Same.
It's not the kind of wrestling
What?
match I want to
So-
see anymore.
Is Mr. Goldberg just fucking bored? Is that why he's been doing all of this shit?
He needs the money.
Like, he's starting to get to fucking, God.
He has longest
is it?
yard money. He's all right.
Is it Rhino that was just saying shit to say shit?
I think you're thinking of
Rhino?
Ryback.
It's Ryback.
Ryback.
Wow.
Ryback.
Rhino's a saint.
He
I
is
love
a
Rhino around
good
here.
guy.
But old Goldberg's getting to be Rhino level.
Ryback.
Ryback, my bad. Sorry, Rhino. You're right. Love you. Ryback, though, is a bitch.
I mean,
Somebody's got to be.
I don't know why you can hate on Bill. He was a former Atlanta Falcon.
He was a former Atlanta Falcon.
That don't mean
Man.
shit to me, brother.
You've seen his highlights.
Uh,
I don't have that kind of loyalty.
Yo.
Reggie, you guys remember him?
Young Scripps.
Young Scripps. He's going to become a free agent June 1st as his
Is he
contract is going to expire.
He's going
Good
back
for
to Cirque
him.
du Soleil. That's where he came from. I don't know what that chortle's for.
Well, you know, you got to have a balance in the force. Eric Rowan
As is.
has officially signed a new deal with the WWE. They had to let Reggie go so Eric Rowan can come back. So
Hey, I don't mind him. You know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him now, but enjoyed the Bludgeon Brothers for the most part. Love
Remember they sat in our lap.
the beginning of the Wyatt family. Look, the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan included, against the
Mhm.
Shield, had some good matches. For sure. Good pickup.
good pickup.
Good pickup.
The WWE draft happened as well.
It did.
How'd that go?
Well,
Yeah, how did it go, Devin? Tell us.
somebody who frequents professional wrestling, because as awful as it may be, I do really, really enjoy the consumption of pro wrestling. Didn't really care for the draft too much. Nothing really cool happened. Honestly, most people stayed on the brands they were supposed to be on, quote unquote, until around the end. There were some shakeups, I think, but for the most part, it was pretty much where people, already were superstars. Even though there was no brand split, I'm hoping what this means is they go back to the traditional true brand split. Like, that's what I like the most. I think it gives more people the opportunity to.
Oh, not where
Grow.
they're like crisscrossing
Perform.
all the time.
Yeah, like I don't need to see and it's not that I hate it, but like you have two shows. Use
Don't need to
your
see the same people on
different
every
words.
show.
Yeah, like the shows are different. Make the shows different. If the shows are going to be the same, just do one show a week. If
Right.
you're gonna run fucking Beast Snow and Big Will, just do it once a week. You don't have to do it Wednesday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Or Monday and Friday.
You don't have to do it at all either.
You know, but if you were going to,
Some NXT
I just want.
members got drafted too.
Okay.
Yeah. Ilya got drafted to Raw. Kiana James, I want to say, also got drafted to Raw.
Didn't
Blair Davenport got
Blair
drafted to
Davenport-
SmackDown.
Yeah. Brittany said, "Who is that?" Yeah,
So-
Davenport's fucking good.
Is that more what it was for then? Is just bringing up the NXT members?
no, because only 3 of them got called up.
Mm-hmm.
Braun got kind of
No,
They called
what's funny about Braun? And I think this is hilarious. So they made a big deal about him signing with SmackDown a few weeks ago. Probably about
Now he's on
maybe
Raw.
less than a month ago now. They made a giant deal about him signing with SmackDown. And he got drafted to Raw.
Baron
Same with
Corbin. Baron
Andrade,
Corbin got
too.
drafted too.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was just an NXT
I
guy.
love that. Actually, Corbin's fine. Corbin's
Devin,
Yeah, I've grown
Devin's
to-
a big Corbin fan.
I honestly grew to enjoy Corbin in NXT. And I didn't watch that much NXT, so it could be, lust or something, but
Lust.
we'll see.
Definitely
Yeah,
that.
fake love.
Nah, he'll do great.
The oil baron Corbin.
Is that it? That's all that happened, huh?
And that's all I can think of. Mariah May, look at her. I could all day. You know what I'm
So-
saying? Yeah.
CM Punk got drafted.
Drew McIntyre said he'd take CM Punk's bitch if he wanted to.
He really did.
That was a good segment on Raw too. Punk sitting in the skybox, talking his stuff. Drew McIntyre starts going to the back, starts trying to find CM Punk in the suite. Punk left him a signed autograph, came out through the entranceway and started cutting a promo.
Did you see after that somebody posted on Twitter because Drew McIntyre said something, and the guy on Twitter was like, "Why wouldn't you say that on the show?" And he said something like, "Because there's not a live mic everywhere, you fucking mark."
Oh, Dijak got drafted to Raw.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Dijak did get drafted to Raw, yep.
Nice. He can wear sunglasses inside too.
I'm interested to see how he does.
Probably as good as he did last
You know
time.
what? You know what I want to see?
Mm.
Dijak and Sheamus.
Hit hard.
I think that would be fun.
Oh, and also Liv and Dom. What are they doing in there?
Huh? Boy. See, that was my first thought, and then I thought, oh wait, they're like feuding. Because at first I thought they were caught. You know what I'm saying?
They're what?
Caught.
Oh, you thought like it was real for a second?
Yeah, because I only saw like the zoomed in what
Yeah.
actually was like between Jay and the
Oh, gotcha.
interviewer. Like I didn't see the people on the other side, just the Zuni,
Zoomed in.
whatever. Yeah, I'm done.
I get you.
Rey Mysterio called Dom some words.
Jacob has to say it. I guess the whites
Fucking
aren't allowed.
Dirty Sanchez. I don't know. According to Kendrick, I'm not allowed to say a whole lot.
All right. Well, let's move on to WWE Backlash. We're going to pick WWE Backlash live from France. Special start time for the Americans at 4 p.m.
1
1
p.m.
Oh,
1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m. Eastern.
I got some facts for you guys. So, the year before last, Jake, Jordi, and myself were the winners. Last year, Jake, Devin, and myself were the winners. of Backlash.
Okay.
So it looks like we started off pretty strong the last couple years. So hopefully that can continue for all of us. I hope all of us wins this time around.
I believe in everyone.
Do you know?
So as of right now,
What I said.
there's
I'm
only
gonna say something else.
as of right now there's only 5 matches that I could really find that were, confirmed. So that's what we're gonna go with. Okay.
Okay.
Got a problem? Take it up with HR.
No.
That's you, isn't it? Randy Orton and Kevin Owens taking on the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga.
I think it has to be the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're gonna get a push to their story, they have to win.
Mm-hmm. If Solo wants to be the leader or whatever,
Yeah.
and Tama's
If they lose
first match,
then what's the point of even
Yeah.
continuing?
literally,
Yeah.
like if they lose, they've lost it. They've
Right.
lost the momentum.
Solo hasn't won a match this century.
He had a match this century.
I was gonna say, has Solo been in an actual match?
Yeah, he beat John Cena in Saudi Arabia
He's like 0-24.
or WrestleMania or wherever that was.
Okay.
I'm also going with Bloodline. Tama Tonga's my boy.
Well,
Women's Tag Team Championship match. The Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane defending their titles against Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
yeah, I'm gonna say it's Bianca and Jade.
Same.
You don't vote against Bianca.
It's hard to.
Not right now.
I think Jade's the one you don't vote against right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That statement is also true.
They need their little tag team run before Jade turns on Bianca.
Wow,
Bianca.
really? I'm also going with the big two, Bianca and Jade Cargill. So
Big.
What are they? The Diamond Mine?
no, that's a different one.
Hmm.
Those are the Creed brothers. I think those were the
Oh,
Diamond
you
Mine.
see why I get them confused.
Yeah, they look the same. The WWE Women's Championship, Bayley defending against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
It's not time for her to lose yet.
Although Tiffany is French.
That is true.
Could be Tiffy time, I suppose.
It's always
Just
Tiffy time.
I don't know what she is. You know where her boyfriend's from.
We sure do.
You know why they're together.
Why?
Never mind. Move on.
Okay. I'm also going with Bayley. The World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest defending against Jey Uso.
Damien.
Ooh, so no, I'm kidding. Damien
No,
Priest.
I think it is Jay.
You think Jay's gonna win?
Yeah.
No, stop. Yeah. He
All
picked
right.
Jay. Write it down.
It's Damien, big D.
Yeah, the
I'm also
big
going
D.
You think he's gonna be Drew McIntyre and just lose the belt like that?
Yeah. Why not?
Because he just won it.
Okay.
He's
Fuck these long title reigns. 3 weeks? That's too much.
I'm also going with Damian. They're trying to build him up to be a big top star. So I mean, he's got to win. And then I'm assuming this is the main event, the undisputed WWE Championship match, the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes defending against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Damn.
Cody.
In AJ Styles' hometown?
No, it's Cody.
Yeah.
It's got to be Cody.
Yeah, WWE doesn't let people win in their
AJ's
hometowns.
You're
AJ's
right.
been the first to get at that title when it has a new holder 3 times now, I think. And he's lost every time. He's not getting it.
Is that
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
is that a factual stat?
2 or 3 times.
That's
He was the
crazy.
first. He was the first contender after Roman got it, I think, for the first time, and he lost. He was the first to compete for it against Seth Rollins too, and he lost that one.
No, they wrestled for the inaugural. Yeah, I'm picking Alan James Snow for sure. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm
I'll
picking
write
Cody.
that down.
Yeah,
No,
no,
he
write
said
it
it.
down.
He said
He
it.
said it. Write it
Write it
down.
down.
He said it. Write it down.
No. I said to change it before
Nope.
anybody jumped
Mm-mm.
in.
Nope. You said the words. That's your pick. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I said Alan James Snow, so it doesn't count. He's not in the match. So
Crazy how you want it to stick for me, but you get
stuck
to
on a fat one. Suck it. Who cares?
I'm going with Cody Rhodes as well. I think got to hold that belt nice and warm for Roman or The Rock, you know.
For Roman. I hope. Oh man, it would make me so happy for Roman to be the one to beat him,
He's off filming a movie. Let him.
and that'll be done soon. We filmed videos before. They take a day or something.
Yeah, it's the same as filming
It takes
one of these.
what takes so long is people editing the videos.
Or, you
It
know,
do
the
be taking a
people
while.
showing up 8 hours late.
He doesn't. That's fake. He pees in water bottles to save time. It's fine.
Wouldn't have saved time if you showed up on time.
Does it really save time? Because, like, are you just peeing right in front of everybody in the water bottle? Like, right there and there?
If I could speak from experience, I went to a wrestling show. I think it was an ICW actually in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I was on a show with Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
He was pissing in a bucket, wasn't he?
A bucket, no. A beer can, yes, right in front of me. Did it save time? Probably. I don't know where the can went after that, but he did piss in it.
Probably drank it.
I mean, it's
Can only
the
hope.
same thing as
Tastes
beer.
the same. Yeah.
All right. Good luck to everybody. Hope you all win. It's time for Jordi to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode.
I think we all picked the same except for Cody picking Jay.
We did.
I'm
Yep.
okay with that.
As you guys have been doing lately, I don't really have that much. But for the record, Apple did indeed slow down on their production of the Vision Pro by half, but it was Sony who completely paused their production of the PSVR 2, and this is only until they can sell off their backlog.
That's what it was.
The new main character in the Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Let me restart. The new main character in the Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish, will be Hazel Wells, not Susie Carmichael, like I said.
Oh.
Who's Haley? Who is that?
Hazel Wells.
Yeah.
It's the new character. It's the new character.
Related
Nobody
to
knows her.
related to anybody or just like?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Possibly.
I'm not gonna watch
There
it.
might be some lore in there, but you know,
Don't care. I'm not gonna watch it now.
Lastly, in Minecraft, you can only get feather falling up to level 4, not 12.
Gotcha,
if
Cody.
you have 4 of them,
It was
then
snow.
it's technically 12.
Also, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you can get up to level 10 in this.
Well, you guys aren't
Come on.
playing normal.
You guys, so you're just done playing with us.
No.
That's crazy.
He's
Remember when
playing
Cody
with
was-
me now.
Remember when Cody was all like, "I'd play Minecraft, but you'd be off in a week,"
Damn, why you gotta make him sound like that?
because he made me mad.
Because
Hurt my
apparently having a job kills Jacob. So.
Hurt my feelings.
Well, yeah, duh.
Well,
You working for your money? Stop.
Yeah.
All right, let's take her home, fellers. Please go support the podcast if you would like to do so. We are on Twitter at TOPTERTA. Please go follow us there to see all the updates we do for the podcast. Head on over to youtube.com/@TopTerta. You can subscribe there to our videos where we put out these episodes in video form. We're still on the road to our next goal. You know what? It's like climbing Everest. We'll eventually get there, but it's going to take a lot of time and effort. So help us, or we'll be one of those bodies left up there. If you enjoyed the audio version, we do put that out on Spotify or iTunes or any of the major podcasting platforms. So go follow us, rate us 5 stars, please. And then you know what? I am at the Beast Snow on all the social medias.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
The Ginger Beard Man on the Twitters, Shrouded Tavern on Etsy. And hey, if you want to leave us a review, you can even use AI if you really want to.
It's crazy. Cody's in support of AI.
No, I'm just saying, like, whatever you gotta do, I guess. That is, you know, if it matters that much to you. Jacob, where are you from?
Find me on Twitter at _ I'm just Jake.
You can follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB. And if you didn't know, Samwise Gamgee was named after Gamgee tissue, which is a surgical dressing invented by a Dr. Joseph Gamgee. And it kind of, it's basically a cotton wool type thing. And Sam's wife's maiden name was Cotton.
Okay. Hey, all right.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
Sorry, Branson.
So, from all of us here at TOPTERTA, we love you. We miss you. I'm just going to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Bang.
Kenny.
I'm sorry, bang. This button is touchy.
We got there.
Why do you hate me?
Nobody
I
hates
know.
you.
I could
Boyz
never.
just needed time to molecularly integrate with the space-time continuum. Nah, you better do the intro before I start talking.
No, please, go ahead. Would love to hear your scientific thoughts.
Yeah, would you? Because I was thinking about time travel. And so the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time gets, right?
Right.
Right.
If you say so.
So I was theoretically, I was just shower thoughts. I was thinking like, if, and it's a big if, an almost impossibility, if you could reach the speed of light and surpass it, would time not move backwards? Like how
Would it not move backwards? What do you mean?
would it? That was a question. Like, would it move backwards? Like, don't
Like
you
if
think it
could
would move
reverse
backwards?
the speed of light?
No, you're going faster than the speed of light. If the closer you are to the speed of light, the slower time gets around you. So if you surpass the speed of light, theoretically,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
would you not, if you go fast enough, start to reverse the flow of time?
No, I think you'd be dealing with a what's that theory called? The Achilles heel theory.
That doesn't sound right, but maybe.
It's the Achilles something. It's the Achilles something. But it's how like you'll get closer and closer to absolute zero in time by like having the distance it takes to get there, but it'll always be a half, so you'll never actually get to zero.
See, that's something I think about too. So like if you put your finger on the wall, you're not actually touching the other side of the wall. There's always some sort of distance in between there.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I guess I get it. But then like I just think like eventually, like if there is no there it's linear, it's an infinite loop. Time is on an infinite loop. So it would just reverse. As opposed to if you go fast enough, coming to a complete halt. Like time.
Also, you have to consider the fact that time doesn't actually exist. Like
Right. No,
Look,
time is
you
a
can't stop or reverse time because we just came up with that shit to explain our existence. Like that doesn't actually.
yeah, but
exist.
then like listen, I'm not a physicist, so I don't understand when I look at the math. But the
Jordi
math
is,
says Jordy's an astrophysicist. He's
You're
a
right.
different
Different
he-
species.
although this could
I
be,
wish.
I don't know, man. This
I
is
wish I
some
was an actual astrophysicist, just like on this podcast. And
Just get
not
on the-
making
Like,
movies about
it's the four of us, and then actual Neil deGrasse Tyson just sitting here.
yeah, Phoenix Online, the Phoenix Institute.
Yeah. Just go to school for it real quick.
He's like an online doctorate.
Yeah, anyway, I was just thinking like the math. The math
wasn't mathin'.
the math says that time slows down the closer you get to the speed of light.
Yeah.
So you go faster than the speed of light. I'm thinking we could do it. Not that we will, because that's really fast, but we could.